all right. How are you, ladies? Welcome to the Today broadcast, Talk with Chris. I'm so excited to be here with you. Okay, let's wait just 30 seconds and let Facebook do his job. And at the same time, okay, I just checked that I am live in my group with my phone. So thank you for being here. First things first, if you are here with me, just drop in the comment live and say hi. And if you can hear me, just want to make sure because I'm using headphone, I want to make sure that you can hear me properly and clearly because today is going to be an amazing broadcast. Amazing because we're going to talk about the secret to getting tone. Let's see the truth about that, right? So, let me wait a few more seconds here. If you're watching the replay, I got many texts about some girls that told me, oh, I'm going to see the replay later. I cannot be live. It doesn't matter. The video is going to stay in the group forever. So you can see all the replay of all the podcasts in the guides section on top of the group. You can see there is guides. You're going to open it. You scroll down. There are going to be all my podcasts there, or my broadcast and podcast there. So amazing. Okay, I think that we can start with the today broadcast. So let me introduce myself first. I am Christina. I am a fitness and nutrition coach, and I help women in their midlife to lose belly fat, shred fat away, lose weight, and also become fit and strong again. So welcome to all the new ladies. I know there are some new people here watching, so congratulations for being here. We love to have new women, and you can invite other people in or send the link so they can answer the free question to get in the group and to be approved. Thank you very much. Today, like every Friday, I want to give a big shout out to Christina. She's a new client in my Shine program, and after just 10 days in the program, she already lost 4 pounds just of gut inflammation, just with her hydration challenge. So I'm so happy for you, and I hope you keep going on like this. Congratulations. Okay, let's get in and talk about this amazing topic today about how to get toned. Why? Because why I decided to do this podcast? Because I have a lot of women that I talk to every day that ask me, hey, Christina, I want to lose belly fat, right? But I want to get toned. I want to get toned. And sometimes I think, do they know what be toned mean? Because sometimes I have some ladies that just want to get toned. They don't need to lose weight. They don't want to lose weight, and they just want to get toned. But get toned is not just, oh, let me get toned like this. There are things to do. There are a kind of secret there we'll talk today. So and I want to hear also from you. What is a woman dream? What is a woman dream in general? Like, because this is very common. We all want to look good, right? Feel great and have a toned body, right? And this is pretty normal. Maybe do you want more tone, more muscle tone? Of course you do. We all want to be good looking, right? And have a very toned body. You are the protagonist here. And let me tell you this. So write tone in the program if this is what you are looking for right now before Christmas. So write in the comments tone if it's this something that you are looking for, right? And we're going to talk today about this. So maybe as a woman, was my personal goal that I wanted really to tone up my upper body. But maybe for you, it's just tone up your legs or your stomach or your arms, like I am doing right now, or just your butt lock, right? Because you want to have a kind of Kardashian butt lock, right? Hell, maybe you want to tone up your entire body, right? That's a big dream. And that's why you are here today and what we're going to talk about today. So you want to know all the best tips, right, and tricks and secret how to get toned as quickly, as effectively as possible. This is why today I'm also standing here. You see, I'm standing, I'm not sitting. We talk today about how long are you sitting every day, because this is another big reason why we are not toned, right? Okay, so let's go on. Do you think that this sounds right to you, right? That you are looking for some good trips to get toned? Cool, because you are in the right place, right? So let's go on. So here is the first thing you need to know. In the title of this podcast, I wrote the let's stay here with me and let's talk about my secret to getting tone. Let me tell you the truth, girls. Uh, there is no secret, period. And probably everything you have heard about tone is also BS. And we're going to see that why. Because nothing, and listen this, because you're going to be surprised and maybe you're going to say, what are you saying, Christina? But listen carefully till the end today, okay? Nothing tones muscle. Nothing defines muscle. Nothing sculpts your muscle. Nothing makes, let's say, that cut muscle or slim or lean, how we call, or other silly words that we use when we talk about toning, right? A lot of nice adjectives there. Nothing do that, okay? Probably you feel probably now you are here with me and you feel confused right now, but don't worry. This is gonna make perfect sense when I go on and explain you what I actually mean by this. In fact, I wanted to define first. I wanted to define what is muscle tone right now, so you know what we are talking about, right? So when we talk about muscle tone, when we talk about toning, right, this muscle tone refer to have a sufficient amount of muscle mass, plus a low muscle fat percentage, okay, so your muscles are visible. So let me say that again. Muscle tone refer to that to have a sufficient amount of muscle mass and a less amount of fat, so your muscle are visible under your skin. Okay, so that is the toning. So the less fat you have that cover the muscle, the more toned you are, the more sculpted you are, the more defined you are. The more fat you have covering your body, your belly, okay, the less visible are your muscle. And the less you think, the less toned you think you appear or you are, right? And remember this, it doesn't exist that a woman doesn't have muscle. We all have muscle, otherwise we couldn't stand. Okay, we couldn't move. So we all have muscle, but they are hide. They are hide by the fat, and this is what you want you to understand today. So let me talk about this equation. I love equation when I talk about fitness. So equation that you need to understand here is muscle minus fat equal tone. Muscle minus fat equal tone. So whenever a woman tells me that she wants to tone up, she's really just say that she wants her muscle to be more visible, right? She wants her muscle to be more visible than what they currently actually are in this moment, in the moment that they are telling me, oh, I want to be more toned, right? And how are you going to make this happen? Because, you have great questions here. So the way that you make this tone happening is first, like we talk about the equation, the first one, you need to lose more fat. This is the most common reason why someone isn't as toned as they want, right? All these women coming to me, I want to be toned, want to be toned. This is because they have more fat and they cannot see their body tone. Their body fat percentage is very high. For some of them, is also at a range of obesity. So when that is very high, right, and all your fat sit on top of your muscle, this make you and all the women that has this problem look like a kind of puffy and soft and flabby, right? So losing more fat is what is going to help you to tone up first. The second one, because we talk about muscle, right, is building more muscle. Okay, so the second way is building more muscle, because there are some time that what's happened that some ladies are very skinny. Some of us can be very skinny. They don't have a sufficient amount of muscle, and this is what was my problem on my upper body, not the lower. The lower is have my nice butt plug there, but my upper body is very skinny. So what I was working the past 4 months is building muscle on top of that. okay, because I don't have enough fat here, so you can see me very skinny, right? So the fact that you need to build muscle on top of that because you don't have a lot of fat, so that you're going to see more muscle. Or another thing you can do is do the combination of both, and this is what we work in my program as well, because most of the ladies that come to me, they need to lose weight and put on muscle, so you need to work on both. In other cases, like I told you, you need it's a matter of work and put the work together, because the person, the woman that is asking me that to be more toned, she has a lack of muscle, at the same time she has too much body fat. So three other things: or you lose more fat, or you increase also the muscle if you are too skinny, or you work on both if you need to tone up and lose weight at the same time. And tell me, most people are really surprised to hear this, because they are just under the impression that getting a toned body is a specific thing. Mostly women think that getting toned is a specific thing, and you need to use a specific workout, specific exercise and method and techniques to achieve that goal. But actually, it's not really like this. And to show you what I mean, I'm going to talk about four most common myths that really you need to get rid of, and this is very important. I don't want to say they are stupid myths, but let me say they are silly myths that we need really to get rid of. And the first one is, the first myth that you need to get rid of is, in order to get toned, you need to do lighter weight. Okay, because lighter weight make you tone. Women think that heavy weight, right, lifting heavy is gonna make them bulky, is gonna make them big with big muscle. Instead, lighter weight that are not challenging your body are gonna build more tone muscle. This is a myth that you need to pin, cross, eliminate there. The second myth that really you need to eliminate is that higher repetition, so do the exercise for many, many, many times, make you tone. This is the idea there is this idea that doing lower repetition, like from 1 to 8, is just for men that are doing heavy lifting, right? And it's going to make your body bigger and bulkier. It doesn't work always like this, okay? There are also this thinking that doing high reps, so do the exercise many time and many time, many time, it's gonna tone up your body, okay? This is another myth that you need to eliminate, absolutely. The third myth that we're gonna see today is that just certain type of exercise are gonna make you tone. Again, there is this idea that maybe free weights exercise or compound exercise, or just using specific machine at the gym, are going to make you tone, and other exercise are not. It doesn't work like this, because when you do exercise, specific exercise, you have to build muscle, okay? So there is not specific exercise that make you more toned than other. This is the myth number 3. The myth number 4 is there are just certain type of workout for women that make you tone, and we saw them a lot in the 70s and 80s. These, cardio class that were going forever, this kind of stuff. There is also the idea that some workout are specifically just for men. And others are specifically just, for women, because they are making the person lean and tone. And you read that in a lot of newspaper and in a lot of newspaper. So you don't have to believe that, okay? There is not specific workout made for you to tone up. There is not. There are other things that I'm going to talk you right now that are going to help you to tone up your muscle. If any of these myths sound familiar to you, I'm curious, did you ever heard about one of these myths? Just, if you heard it, just write it down, myth, because remember, they are BS. BS because it doesn't work like this, building muscle, okay? So let me tell you now, not the secret, but the truth about muscle and fat, because the truth in terms of how you look, let me explain, in terms of how your body looks, the only thing that you can do for a muscle is make it bigger or make it smaller. This is what you can do to a muscle. You can't tone it up. You can't sculpt it. You can't cut it. You can't define it. This is BS. You can make it bigger or make it smaller. That is it. Muscle is a muscle. You can only increase or decrease how much you have of that, okay? Or again, increase or decrease how much fat cover that muscle and that area, right? So you can work on that. And to build muscle, remember, the key is you need to stress that muscle. You need to put the muscle under tension, okay, and fatigue. And how you do that? With a progressive overload. So slowly adding more weight and adding more weight, in that case, sometimes reduce the repetition, this kind of thing, okay? Because just using lightweight, high repetition, toning workout, maybe the last toning workout that you read in newspaper can be maybe just a starting point for you to start to work on yourself, to start to get your muscle used to the workout, but that is not the key to tone up your body. In order to tone up your body, you need to stress your muscle, that you need some time to lift some weight that you feel they are challenging you, okay? And you arrive at the last 3 repetition, okay, that you are tired. This is it. So if you're here with me, just say hi, because I know that I cannot see really all the people that are right now here, or if you have any questions, just drop them in the comment. If I can answer them, I'm here for that. So remember also, in order to see more muscle, as I told you before, the key is drop that fat. You need to lose fat. It doesn't exist that you can train forever. You can train for all your life, and you can also lift weight. But if you are already overweight and you don't lose the fat that cover that muscle, you won't be able to see the muscle. You won't be able to see your skin tone, your body tone. Losing fat as just one requirement that I also work with my VIP client, okay, in the VIP program, weight loss program, that is a caloric deficit, which means you need to consume fewer calories than you burn. You need to consume fewer calories that you burn. And this is very important. So let me say, because you're going to have questions, how, my Christina, how am I going to do that? How do I get tone, right? So let me just explain 4 quick steps that you can take today. And then if you need more help, I'm going to be here. So the first step that you need to take today to get your body more toned is forget all the myths I named before. You need really to put a cross on top of the myth that we talked before here in this training of today. Ignore all the myths based on toning because they are nonsense, okay? That toning workout and toning exercise and lightweight, high repetition, that is just maybe for the beginning, just for a few weeks, but then you need to get rid of the myth of high repetition, lower weight in order to get results, because this is what prevent women and you in general from getting the result that you want. You need to ignore them. This is very important. Also because you need, remember, write it big, you need to stress your muscle in order to be able to tone it. Stress the muscle doesn't mean lower weight, high repetition. Means higher weight and lower repetition, okay? The second step that you can take today to, step forward in your health journey is understand the equation that I talked before, that muscle minus fat equal tone. You can work out as long as you want and put on muscle, you won't be able to see them, because if you have a big layer of fat on top of your belly, on top of your leg, on top of your arm, you won't be able to see the muscle because the muscle are underneath it, okay? So in order to see more muscle, there is nothing magical there. You just need to lose fat, okay? Losing fat, so the muscle that you have underneath are more visible. And this is the second step that you can take. The third step that you have to take is understand what you need to improve of your body. Because if you don't understand that you need to lose fat before to put on muscle, you won't do it, right? So why aren't you, you're gonna ask, why aren't you as toned as you want to be? Why you keep working, you don't see result? It is because you have too much body fat and you don't have enough muscle. Or maybe it's a combination of two. So you really need to understand, well, what's my problem? Maybe I have too much fat, maybe I'm too skinny, maybe. So what's your problem? You need to find out what you need first. And if you don't know, remember, I can help you to get through your health journey. I can help you to understand what's your need. So don't be afraid, just, reach me out. Once you know the answer to this question, so what do I really need, you know what you need to focus forward, okay? If it's just building muscle, if it's just losing fat, if it's working with both of them. And the first step that you can take today is take the proper action, because even if you know what you have to do, you understand what is not working on your body, you know why you're not, getting a result, but you don't take any action, you never reach your goal, right? If you need to lose more body fat, you need a caloric deficit and a different workout, right? So if you don't know what step, you can take next, don't be afraid, okay? Just reach me out. We can talk 5, 10 minutes, understand, what you can do after, what you can do after for yourself. And this is very important. So I hope that this broadcast has explained you how to have a toned body. Just having a toned body, doing exercise is not enough. Remember the equation, muscle minus fat equal tone. In order to see your body more toned, you need to decrease the fat percentage. So the less fat percentage you have, the more your muscles are visible. This is simple key. Probably this is the secret. Do something that helps you to decrease your weight, decrease your fat, and increase your muscle. And if you need any help on this, I'm here. I can help you with my program. So just reach me out. Have a great weekend, and I talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.